Willkommen.
Konnichiwa.
Hola.
Bien a banana. Hey, travel rats.
Welcome to the second installment of our Disney series.
Had to give the abridged.
Oh yeah, abridged. Y'all, I've got some trivia questions.
Already?
Yeah, and they're for you, Matt Michael. My dear sweet guest. What was the first Disney movie ever made?
Ever made?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I want to say Frozen, but is it? I'm feeling like it's either Cinderella or Snow White. I'm gonna go with Snow White.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yes!
ding. You got
Yes!
it. Well done. Snow White. First Disney movie ever made. So cute. Okay, what is the smallest theme park at Disney World?
At Disney World.
Like, yeah, between the four.
Of the four parks.
What's
which one
the smallest
is the
one?
Huh. That's interesting. Because I feel like after walking them, I feel like Animal might be the smallest. But also MGM, or sorry, not MGM, Hollywood Studios. I'm old, dating myself. Hollywood Studios feels pretty small too. Epcot, you can see all of it when you stand there. Is it Epcot?
No.
No.
It's Magic.
It's Magic.
Surprise, surprise. Now, last episode, we talked about Magic Kingdom and how many steps we got.
Yeah.
And you'd think that would mean, and because it's the original,
yeah.
You'd think
I guess that makes sense that it's the smallest because it's the original.
And because it has the least amount of, I mean, obviously it still has a ton of stuff to do, and you're there for, from 8 a.m. till almost midnight, but you're just walking all over it. And so, yeah, but
that's crazy.
Surprisingly, it's the smallest. And actually, Animal Kingdom, I think, is the biggest.
Animal Kingdom is the biggest.
Because it has, like, the zoo, like, it has the safari, it has
the safari.
That's right. Like, you think the safari alone.
No spoilers, though.
Is huge. Yeah.
No spoilers. Save it.
Coming in another episode. Okay, so we know that Disney was opened in 1971.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know how much admission prices were when they first opened?
$1.
That would have been nice. Now, it's a little more than that.
$5.
Okay, a little less.
I think about $3.50. Is it $3.50?
$3.50?
Yeah.
Really? That's your guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
$3.50?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's literally basically right in between 1 and 5, pretty much. Well, I guess $2.50, but $3.50.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
That's great.
Now it's $350. Oh, crazy. Okay, so last but not least, which park has the World Showcase?
The World Showcase?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be Epcot.
It is! It's Epcot!
Funny story, because this episode's about Epcot.
That's what's up,
Way to tie that in.
Hey.
Wow. Look at you.
Thank you.
Love that.
So, Matt, Epcot.
Yes.
I love this park. Tell me, you go into the park, what's the first thing you got to do?
All right, you go into the park, you walk past the big orb, the globe.
The golf ball.
The golf ball, the future
sphere.
globe. You go straight, you make a hard left, you make another hard left. You're going right to Cosmic Rewind.
Yes.
That's what you're doing right off the bat. That's what we did right off the bat. And boy, we still waited maybe
80, 70,
an hour
70?
or something.
Yeah.
It was, a lot of people had the same idea because it is, I think if Disney was a park that really wanted to have intense roller coasters, this ride would be out of this world. It's one of the coolest roller coasters I've ever ridden. It's not as intense as I would like it, but it is still so much fun. Really, really cool elements. Really, really great theming. It's Guardians of the Galaxy, so you know you're going to have fun with that. But
yeah, the comedy is there, the silliness, the fun.
Yeah, it is out of this world in more ways than one because it's cosmic.
I would agree. So what is that big orb sphere golf ball thing. What ride is in that?
Well, that is Spaceship Earth.
Now, we liked this ride.
It was cute.
It wasn't like the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's a classic
But
Disney
it's,
ride.
yeah, classic Disney ride. And the
Yep.
fact that it's in the globe thing is really,
It's the first
really
thing you
cool.
see when you pull up. It's a really magical moment when you first drive into Epcot and you just see the big orb there. It's quite cool.
Yeah. So Epcot obviously has, as we said, the World Showcase, which is a huge thing. But it also has, between Spaceship Earth and then in the World Discovery section, which we just talked about Cosmic Rewind, but also Mission Space, which is next to that. Good ride, decent ride, nothing crazy.
Mission Space?
Yeah.
It kind of sucked. You didn't like it.
Matt gave it a 4, I gave it a 5.
We did, there's 2 levels to it, what is like green and orange.
Yeah.
We did the orange because that's the baby side. And it was lame-o. And I can't imagine the not baby side being any better than that.
I
It was
think
not
it's
fun.
cool because you get to learn about being
Sure,
an astronaut.
Sure, knowledge is power. We love that.
But as far as rides go and theming, it is old.
It's a waste of time.
Like, it's old. Compared to Cosmic Rewind, which is right next to it, it's
So
like
sick.
2 different worlds.
Yeah.
You really can't compare them.
No.
But Spaceship Earth and Journey into Imagination and Mission Space, like all of these kind of like space themed, and obviously like Cosmic Rewind, Guardians of the Galaxy, it's galaxy space themed.
Yep.
I think that's really cool that Epcot has that kind of aspect to it of like,
And then Space 220, the restaurant's right there.
yeah, Space 220, which we didn't end up going to,
I really
but we
wanted to,
really
but we
regretted
didn't.
that. We heard it was so good.
Really wanted to go.
You blaming me?
No.
Not at all, he says, looking to the camera. Well, let's just say that next time, that is number 1 spot
Number
we're
2.
gonna go. Number 2,
Yeah,
aside
we're
from
going
Cosmic
Cosmic
Rewind.
Rewind.
Of course.
Maybe number 4 because we're gonna ride it 3 times.
Yes.
And then we'll go have
And
lunch.
then we'll go have food at Space 22. Or
220.
Space 220. Thank you. Space 22. Numbers. But yeah, I just think that's cool because, like, we were talking about with Magic Kingdom in the last episode about Tomorrowland. And this part of Epcot is not like, this is what we think the future will be. It is literally just like space, astronauts, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's really neat. And then you have something very, very different. You can walk through the Flower and Garden Festival,
Yeah.
and
We were there
like,
at the time that was happening.
that was happening, and the Journey of Water walkway. This is so the nature part of it.
Yeah.
We get away from space a little bit into Seas with Nemo and Friends.
Yeah.
We did that, and it was very cute and kitty.
It was quite cute.
It was
and
quite
kitty.
cute. Not really for us,
Not
but
really for
we
us.
wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And partly because we wanted to do everything. I mean,
Yep.
that was always the goal, to
Yes.
try to do as much as possible. We were able to do a lot more at Epcot than most of the other parks. Like, we did a ton of stuff. And so you go from the seas, the ocean, to the land. And they have this really interesting, I guess you call it a ride. I mean, you're on a boat, you're in the water, and it's the living with the land. And you learn about agriculture and how Disney is actually partnering with, I mean, doing a lot of their own stuff, but also partnering with other like agricultural organizations and just kind of working toward the betterment of the earth. And you actually see on the tour, you see a lot of the different plant life that they're growing and that they're nurturing. And then you also see people in there actually doing the work. Like, this is people's real life job to just come into this land pavilion and have random tourists boat through and see them do their job. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's something that my dad would love. My dad is an agriculturalist, and I was like, I can see him doing this.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I would say even cooler than that is the ride Soarin'.
Soarin' is pretty epic. I will say, if you struggle with any sort of like dizziness or motion sickness, nausea, anything, you got to be really careful. I have to be careful, so I will usually take Dramamine at the beginning of a park day, no matter what park we're going to. I don't have as much trouble when it comes to motion sickness on roller coasters, but when it comes to anything 3D or screen oriented, that's where I have a lot of trouble. Soarin' is so cool. Again, took my Dramamine. We got lucky because we were in the middle-ish. We weren't like too high or too low, because it's a bunch of different seats. You get in them and then they put you up, and then the screen, you literally, it looks like you're soaring.
Yeah, it's like the
through the world.
Old Back to the Future ride. Or the new Simpsons ride, but more like the old Back to the Future ride.
Yeah, but you just see like all these different landmarks. So again, this is in the Land Pavilion. This is where you're really seeing the world, which is really cool.
It was very
which
cool.
leads into the World Showcase.
Yes, this is what you come for. When you come to Epcot, you're not here to do much. You're here to ride Cosmic Rewind, and then you're here to go around the world. And that's why I think we were able to do more in Epcot, because there really isn't a lot to do other than go eat and drink and be merry.
And they say drinking around the world is a thing at Epcot.
Yep.
And the last time that I was at Epcot, it was very brief. I didn't spend the whole day in the park. And then the time before, I was too young to do such a thing. So Matt and I decided to not just drink, but eat and drink. And we would go to each country that is represented there and decide, okay, what do we like on the menu? Because if we didn't want to drink anything from the menu, we weren't going to. If we didn't want to try new food, like we were only going to try drinks.
Can't force it.
Yeah, you can't force it. You want to try the things that you're excited about, because again, you are spending money. This was definitely where our food budget went, which was very exciting.
Well, there are two schools of thought when when drinking and eating around the world. Some people will start in Canada and kind of work their way around that counterclockwise, but we started in Old Mexico because your boy likes tequila. So we went and had a little margui and a tostada.
Tostada.
Which was very yummy.
It was
the
very good.
tostada was quite scrumptious.
And it was covered in avocado, which you don't normally like.
I dabble.
But it had a lot of other things going for it.
Like a margarita.
That doesn't hurt.
Never.
But yeah, so we got a snack and a drink
Yes, we did.
in Mexico.
Yes, we did. It was great way to start. I actually think it was a mezcal.
I think it was
Yeah,
too.
I think it was a mezcal
and it had like
beverage to start it off. It was,
tahini on the
it was
on
quite,
the rim.
Quite yummy.
Yeah.
Love a good mezcal. But then after that, we hopped on over to Norway.
This place surprised us. We didn't end up getting a drink there.
No.
Because I think it
I
was
don't think they
mostly.
had- It was like a French 75. I don't know. It was like something.
No, I
like
think I would have ordered a French
raspberry
75.
liqueur or something like that. It wasn't anything special.
It wasn't
that spoke to
anything
us.
that inspired us. It may have also been like maybe more
That beer,
oriented.
probably. Yeah.
But we were told
Mm-hmm.
that the sweetbread was something worth trying. Now, if you remember our last episode, we talked about someone telling us to try the pizza and cheeseburger spring rolls, and they were not
Disappointed.
good. This did not disappoint.
No, it did not. It certainly didn't.
Holy cow, the sweetbread
Sweetbreads were
from Norway,
fantastic.
it was huge. It was amazing. The main flavor is cardamom, which is one of my favorite flavors.
We call that cardamom. Mmm.
It was so good. And I am like, I want to find someone who will make me sweetbread. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows if I'll find it?
Yeah, maybe one day.
Maybe. But okay, so then after Norway, we went to China.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a spot where we got a drink and a snack. The spot is called Joy of Tea. It's a kiosk in the China Pavilion.
Yep.
And the drink, what was the drink called?
Tipsy Ducks in Love.
A very cute name for a somewhat complicated drink. Maybe
Yes.
not so complicated, but it has a lot of ingredients in it. It's bourbon black tea, or I guess black tea
bourbon.
infused bourbon. They call it bourbon black tea. And then it has coffee and cream and chocolate syrup.
yeah.
I quite enjoyed this drink.
Yeah, it's like a cold brew Manhattan.
Yeah, basically. But it definitely had that, the spice to it was really, really great.
Very yummy.
And then we also got an egg roll there, a classic, not a spring roll.
Not a
but
spring roll.
An egg roll.
An egg roll.
Got an egg roll, which Matt, I think you really love egg rolls.
I love egg rolls.
classic.
Can't go wrong with
It's not something that, like, normally when we go visit places or we eat somewhere, we're like, let's order something that we can't either make or that we don't normally get a lot. Now, an egg roll is something that we can order a lot of different places. It's pretty easy, but it's also a classic, and we were, you know, interested in having something a little salty after having the sweetbread in Norway.
I believe I had read about it online.
That it was good. And it was.
Yeah.
It was a great egg roll.
Yes.
Yes.
Not to be confused with the spring roll. That's terrible.
So, where did we go next?
Next, we head on over to Germany.
To Germany. And what did we get there?
I don't know. I can't see it.
It's hard to pronounce. Badenjager? But that doesn't sound German. That sounds more
Badenjager?
Swedish.
Badenjager.
But yeah, it's a frozen drink, which you don't really go for beers, so it wasn't something that you were like excited about. But I thought, I've never had a frozen drink, like a frozen beer drink.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, at least. So I enjoyed that, and then we got a pretzel bread situation.
Which, like, you know, solid pretzel bread.
I thought it was solid. It was a good amount.
Yeah, I think it was large.
Like, it was pretty sizable pretzel bread. So, and I really liked the frozen drink.
Yes.
That was a good one for me. Now, in Italy, we did not get a drink, but we did get
a dirty little cannoli.
It's called the dirty cannoli, which just means it has chocolate, right?
Yeah. It was so good.
It was so good. And I'm not usually a big cannoli fan, but this one really...
You know, cannolis have grown on me in my older years. So I definitely enjoy a good cannoli now. And this is a good cannoli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely go to Italy for the cannoli. For the dirty cannoli.
Dirty little cannoli.
And then next, after Italy, you will go to America. Which, of course, is the center of the showcase because, hey, we're in America. That's cool.
We'll call it the middle.
We'll call it the middle. That's
because
not
if
the
you're
center.
like, it's not in the middle. It's the middle.
It's the
It's
middle.
a circle.
It's a circle. Or like more of a... Is it a full circle? Or is it more of a... Oh, yeah. It is a full circle.
Just like life.
Lots of circles in Epcot. You've got the sphere, you've got the circle. So in America, I loved the drink and the snack that we got.
You are a mint julep kind of gal, so that's what we got. We got a mint julep.
And it wasn't just a mint julep, it was a frozen mint
Ooh,
julep.
and it was hot, so it was perfect.
Yeah, so getting the frozen beer drink in Germany and then getting the frozen mint julep, delicious. Also, this was fun. Matt was very excited about this. It was good. It was a s'mores brownie.
Yeah.
Definitely a hit. I would say,
big fan.
As far as like the sweeter things go, I mean, we've already mentioned in Norway, the sweetbread, in Italy, the dirty cannoli, and then in America, the s'mores brownie, all of which, great. Like so high on the list, really delicious if you like sweet things. Now, in Japan, we did not get a drink. Matt's already rolling his eyes.
Oh.
We got a snack, and it wasn't sweet. It was, you know, a nice little savory thing. It's cold ramen, which Matt did not like. So
gross.
I thought it was absolutely delicious.
Disgusting.
I enjoyed it because I'm not afraid of cold noodles. I'm also that person that will eat cold pizza.
If you're sending nudes, I want them piping hot. All right? If you're serving up nudes, I want them piping hot.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
These noodles were not.
They were not.
Cold. The broth was
They're piping
cold.
not.
So, yes, Matt
good.
gave it an absolute 0. I think you might have had one baby little bite and you were like, no, thank you. But more for me, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Then, this place, I think, for me, the next country we went to was probably my favorite when it comes to the drink and the snack.
For sure.
I think
absolutely. And it was one of the bigger lands, so to speak. I thought, like walking through it, like the
design of it is
the
really
area
beautiful.
itself.
It really makes you feel like, I mean, all of them attempt to make you feel like you're walking through the streets of London or Paris or, you know, in this instance, Morocco. Yeah, so we got another frozen drink. We were clearly on a frozen drink.
Classic.
Again, it was hot. This was April in Orlando.
Yeah.
Like, it thankfully wasn't the, you know, middle of summer, but it was
June.
still getting,
Yeah, it was
getting pretty hot.
It was, yes, hot days.
So we got a frozen mint tea with gin.
Yeah, it was very yummy.
So delicious. And what else?
This was probably one of my favorite foods of the entire trip. It was a spiced lamb kebab. It was so good.
So
it was big.
Yeah.
And it was just so flavorful and tender and delicious and everything. And my mouth is watering now because I want it so bad.
And by this point, after having the dirty cannoli and the s'mores brownie and you not eating the cold ramen, you were definitely wanting something savory. So we were feeling that.
Yeah, cold ramen, big letdown. Moroccan lamb stick was the hero of the day.
Spiced lamb kebab.
That's it.
So then we went to Gay Paris. Well, we went to France.
Vive la France!
And we just got a snack here. We didn't end up getting a drink.
No.
This was another one that I was a big fan of that Matt was not as excited about.
I didn't love it.
I thought it was really unique.
It was fun.
And it was the caramel ice cream on brioche.
Ice cream was great.
Yeah.
But the ice cream to brioche ratio was way off. This ratio sucks. Like, the ratio was not it.
Yeah,
it was not it.
And so the idea you just wanted.
I love it in concept because then they take it, they put one scoop on there, they have this thick brioche, and then they squish it, and now it's like, where did the ice
They
cream
make
go?
the brioche warm.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no, it was a fun idea.
It's like a panini. It's like an ice cream.
It's like
panini.
an ice cream panini,
and
I love a panini.
But the thing is that if the ice cream had been more plentiful, it would have come out the sides.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
But
heavens!
Maybe you could get like a side of ice cream and
To
like
dip?
dip it in while you're biting it. I don't know. Whatever.
Disney, if you're watching, you're welcome.
So
Make the checkout to cash, please.
Then we went to Canada, and I have to say I'm a little embarrassed as a Canadian myself.
Canada.
This showcase, this part of the World Showcase, I think is really cool, but the snacks were not as enticing to us, and the drinks, it was like mostly beers.
You know, Canada, are you good? Are you good?
I mean, we could have gotten poutine.
We should have gotten poutine.
We should have gotten
poutine.
But this was near the end of the day, and Matt was really hankering for an espresso martini.
When am I not, though? Am I right?
So we got an espresso martini in the Canada area, even though it's not technically.
It was kind of on the outskirts, but we counted it.
We counted it. We were like, all right, we got an espresso martini in Canada.
But it was very good.
Yeah. So that is the World Showcase.
That is how you do it.
And yeah, I mean, I really loved being
Canada
able
was
to...
like beer. I think Canada was more beer.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
it was beer. And again, not really as exciting for us. We wanted something a little bit more fun and different that we, again, can't necessarily get other places.
And an espresso martini is definitely that.
Although espresso martinis are all the rage, so you can pretty much find them everywhere at this point.
Anywhere.
But we enjoyed ours. And then we didn't watch the whole night show. We watched part of the night show. I can't remember why we didn't watch all of it.
Because we went and rode Frozen.
That's right.
In Norway.
That's right. We went back. Well, we actually rode Frozen, and then we also did Ratatouille.
Which Ratatouille was sneaky good.
Yeah.
Ratatouille was sneaky good. Don't let Ratatouille sleep on you.
Ratatouille.
She was cute.
Yeah, I really liked Ratatouille. That's
especially
also,
the line for Ratatouille.
That's
really,
another
really cool.
movie that I really, really love.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. And yeah, Ratatouille, the line for Frozen and Ratatouille was pretty long all day. And so we just like watched part of the night show, the light show. It was cool, but then we wanted to catch the rides. And Frozen, cute.
Luminous is the name of the night show.
Luminous night show.
Which was very cute.
What I liked about Frozen is the animatronics. I think that like just the design of it is really beautiful.
Yeah, and they were doing that like projected face onto the animatronic.
Which is interesting and cool in its own way. Now, two other things that we did that I have to mention, and again, all of these rides that are at Epcot that are as a part of the World Showcase are more kind of kid oriented. I mean, obviously Frozen and Ratatouille.
Yeah.
But then even in the Grand Fiesta, like in the Mexico, which of course, as I said, that was the first place we went to, you walk into this like Aztec looking pyramid, and you're inside this gorgeous night. It's like they've set it up like it's nighttime
Yeah.
in central Mexico. You're in this beautiful like pavilion and you're outdoor. I mean, I had no idea that this was even there.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And then they have this ride that was definitely a kiddie ride. Very, very cute. But you're
Float
like in a
boat ride.
boat and you're in the water and you get to see some of this inside area. And they've got a restaurant there.
Yeah, that sits right on the water and
And
the
then they've
boats
got,
go by.
yeah, they've got
it's
shops.
cute. It's really, really cool.
And I just thought that the Mexico spot was really fantastic.
Yeah.
And going inside that area was quite cool. And then one other mention in the US section was the American Adventure, which, so we thought the way that it's described when you're sitting outside, well, you're inside in this like lobby area before you go into this performance spot where you're sitting in seats, and I assumed that it was actors. I was thinking that it was going to be Mark Twain and Ben Franklin and like all these kind of like famous Americans that are known for creating the America that we have today. But it was animatronics that were pretty old.
Yep.
That, you know, they had the voices
Little
stiff.
stiff.
So I think going in with the expectation of thinking that it was going to be humans, real actors, that was maybe a little bit of a letdown. But also it's like they didn't say that it was definitely actors. I just assumed. But yeah, so that's Epcot, darling.
Yeah, that is Epcot. It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful time.
One of my favorites. I love Epcot.
Yeah,
I think
there's
it's
a
so
lot
cool.
to do in the sense that, you know, eating and drinking and all that. But if you're going for rides, it's not really the park for you. Even though Cosmic Rewind is probably the best coaster on Disney property.
Yeah.
So.
But I just love that there's so much to do in so many different avenues.
Yes.
In a place like Epcot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Great
Yeah.
day.
All right, guys.
All righty. Woo!
Bye.
Bye.